I am James Hawkins. I have volunteered for Relay for Life every year since 2006, except for 1 year. I actually got started with Relay for Life when I was an intern in 2006 at Google. I was trying to get involved with community affairs, things we were impacting in the community, and that was one of the first things that I did. I do have a vested personal interest in Relay for Life. My maternal grandparents both passed away from cancer, and so whenever I do the Relay for Life, I'm thinking of them and remembering them. I supported Relay for Life in the office when we do fundraising efforts to raise money for our local contribution from the office. But I also make sure to put in a couple hours doing the walks and attending the event and supporting fellow walkers. I have a memorable experience that I have pretty much every time that I walk. I like to volunteer for the midnight owl shift, sometime between 2 and 4. And it's really quiet then, and I like to take that time to reflect and think and just ponder why we're here and what we're supporting, and whether it's thinking about Relay itself or cancer support or my family members or things that are going on in my life. That's always an experience that I take away as very memorable to me and impactful. Supporting Relay makes me very happy. I think it's a wonderful cause that has a great impact on our society as a whole. But it also makes me reflective and a little bit emotional since my grandparents did pass away from cancer. But I think it's a very important cause, and I'm very excited to be a part of it every year. My grandparents were alive during my lifetime. My grandmother passed away when I was in 7th grade, and my grandfather when I was in college. I did, not so much with my grandmother, although I remember in the end it was very difficult for both her and my grandfather who was taking care of her. But I was around my grandfather a lot. I was a lot older and able to consider the impact of what was going on. It was much more difficult for me just being around him because he was in so much pain, but I wanted to be there for him and to help him, and I wanted to make the most of those last moments that I had with him.